Okay, so see the thing about video vlogs, the live way of doing it is that unless I write everything down in notes and sort of look at my notes all the time, I forget what I want to say because I get an opinion going and then I forget the focus of it's not like essay writing, it's just vlogging. And it's anyway, so the last video about Sex and the City characters, I didn't say everything I wanted to say about the characters. So, part two. And I think I should be able to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish with these two videos. Okay, I'm put my glasses on because I do have a little bit of notes to help me remember what I want to say. Okay, so the four main characters I mentioned: Carrie, Samantha, Charlotte, and Miranda. Now, I told you they were on two different teams: Team Singlehood and Team Marriage. But it's really well balanced. I'll talk about Carrie and Samantha on Team Singlehood. Carrie is the younger one, and Samantha is, I think she's a little bit older than Carrie, or maybe Anyway, I think she's older than Carrie, but. This goes like this. They're on Team Singlehood, and Carrie is actually the younger one, but the old-fashioned one. And Samantha is the older one, but she's the modern one. But yet, even though she's modern, I would say she's actually a little bit wiser than Carrie when it comes to choices and decisions regarding mm, situations where you could get hurt. Carrie's maybe more vulnerable, um, maybe because she's younger, and she does put herself in more situations where she could be hurt emotionally or and maybe even physically. So Samantha's a little bit, I think, a little bit more careful about those. It's and that's the irony. That's the irony because Samantha's supposed to be sort of like the wildest one, and yet she does have this sort of air and wisdom about her to keep her out of trouble. So that's the irony of Team Singlehood. Then on Team Marriage, you have Charlotte and Miranda, and it's the same balance. It's almost the same thing going on because I think Charlotte is the younger one and Miranda is the older one, and ironically, on this side, the younger one I think is a little bit wiser. I think Miranda is the one that's a little bit less wise because Charlotte is younger, but she's old fashioned, and Miranda is more modern. She's more modern. She has a very successful and prominent career as a lawyer. She was the one who proposed to the guy instead of waiting for the proposal, whereas Charlotte, she looks and looks and she waits like a pure old fashioned girl is supposed to do. So, but in marriage, I kind of think that Charlotte has the wisdom there because um, you're, traditionally speaking, you're supposed to wait for the proposal. But Miranda's modern, so she proposes because modern women like to take the lead. So, and you can see though that in both Charlotte and Miranda's marriage, as you watch the show and get to know them, they struggle with different problems for either being old fashioned or modern. They have different problems that they struggle with in marriage. So that was interesting about Charlotte and Miranda on Team Marriage. Um, and but I mean, I'm gonna go and say about Carrie, Samantha, and Charlotte and Miranda. Miranda's a lawyer. Charlotte, I don't really, honestly, I can't remember what her career was. I know in the movie they showed that she loved to go jogging and she was really upset when she got pregnant. She was happy to be pregnant because she waited so long to get pregnant, but then she was upset because she felt like she couldn't go jogging while she was pregnant. But I don't remember what her career was. We always get the sense that she's like the perfect little housewife, but we don't really know if she had I don't remember if she had a career before her marriage. I don't remember what her career was. Samantha, we know she's got a career, but I really also don't know exactly what her career was. In my opinion, she has the best fashion sense I mean, because, that's one thing about the four of them. They always look beautiful. I mean, they're always dressed to the nines, and they're always, they're fashionistas. But in my opinion, of the four, Samantha has the best fashion and style sense. And Carrie is the one who has like a lot of the passion and love about the whole situation. She's just, she's like the sum of all four of them. And Miranda's supposed to be the one who has the most level mind because she's the lawyer, but it's ironic there too because when she's emotional about her marriage stuff, she doesn't seem that way at all. So it's kind of interesting because we know that as a lawyer, she's great at her job and she's, all together. But then in her marriage, she sort of acts like this basket case, which is like the vulnerable side of her. That's interesting too. Anyways, I just wanted to say those kind of things about these four characters because I didn't say that in the video when I was introducing this topic, and I think that those opinions are relevant today. So whether you agree or disagree, I think that is a relevant subject, a relevant topic for women. So now I said it.